Welcome back. It's Cyanide CS 201 the easy way, and today we'll be talking about arithmetic operations. Now, the very first thing we have here is the addition. We talks about how we can be able to add 1 plus 2, which is going to give us 3. Now, the next we have on our list is the subtraction. It has a negative sign there. Next is division, multiplication, and the next one we have is the absolute value, which gives us the positive number of any number, either negative or positive. And next we have is the square root. SQR of 25 is going to give us 5. Then modulus, in this place we're talking about the remainder of a value divided. Like 5 divided by 2 is actually going to give us 2, but the remainder is what you are required to write as your answer. Now we have the exponential. This exponential actually is talking about the power. Like for example, we have the speed of light here, which is 3.0 times 10 raised to the power 8. And the next here we'll be talking about data type. But the very first thing I want you to understand about data type is data type are used in programming for storing variables declaration in the computer memory. Now the examples, like the first one we have is the string. Now you can see the string data type is used for naming, like name of somebody or name of location. Next one is the integer data type. This is used for words numbers rather, that are not really much, but up to 7 digit, like 1, like 2, like 78, like 100, and also we have the long, which is used for value, positive or negative value that are more than 7 digit. Now this single is our floating point data type, that is, it contains decimal numbers like 1.2, 5.0, and so on. Why? The double as well is also a floating point number, but the one thing about this double is that the decimal part of it is quite large. Let's say the charge of an electron 1.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 19. That's a double data type. Now the next two we'll be talking about is the data type declaration, and from my screen here I have two methods of giving declaration in BASIC. Now the very first method, one, is the old method of giving declaration. The name with the ampersand gives serial. Num1 with the percentage for the integer, num2 for there as we're taking as a long. Then we have the single, which is num3. Then we have the 4, the double. Then we have print name equals to serial. Now let's assume at this point we print num1. What we're going to be having? We're going to be having 2 as the output. Now let's talk about the method 2. For the method 2, we have rem declaration of D data type. You have the class of CLS. Now dim x as an integer, x equals to 5, and dim name as an integer, name equals to serial. Print name is x. Now on the screen we're going to see name is 5. The next is we have the rules in variables. There's some rules you actually need to know in variables, and there are avoid mismatch error. That is, don't take percentage as an integer. Never use keywords like go to. Variables shouldn't contain blank spaces, e.g. num space 1. Variables must start with a letter, not a number, like num1 and not one number. Okay, we have avoid very long variables because of it allows you to compute your work easily. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you at the next class. Bye for now.